Do you remember seeing anything the next day on December 4th?
December 4th. Yes, I saw Mark on December 4th. I saw him outside.
What time of day was this?
It was afternoon. I saw him on his driveway by the garage, and I saw his dad, and they gave each other a high five, and they were happy, they were smiling, and that was very strange, because I thought, you know, your wife just died yesterday, why are you so happy?
You remember telling anybody else, you or your husband telling anybody else about seeing this
Oh
high
yes,
five?
oh yes, I remember telling whoever I spoke to.
It's being offered to rebut an inference of recent fabrication, Your Honor, if you recall. Pardon me?
There hasn't been one made yet.
Did you hear the cross-examination, Mr. Wojt?
That's not this witness.
Did you attend Julie Jensen's wake?
No, I did not.
Did you attend her funeral?
No.
Did you make any observation? Do you know what day of the week it is that the garbage is picked up in your neighborhood?
Every Monday.
Do you remember seeing anything in the Jensen driveway on the Monday following Julie's funeral?
Yes. I remember seeing it was a lot of garbage, more than usual, and a lot of stuff inside black garbage bags, but there also was loose things that I could tell there were Julie's personal things.
Can you describe some of the personal things of Julie's that you saw in the driveway?
The one thing I saw, it was her red jacket that I seen her wearing recently, and then I saw some craft and sewing boxes. That's what I remember.
Were you ever introduced to a person named Kelly Levante or Kelly Greenman?
No.
Did you ever see a person around the residence that you later came to learn was Kelly Levante or Kelly Greenman?
Yes.
How much time elapsed between the point of Julie Jensen's death and the point where you can first recall seeing Kelly Greenman or Kelly Levante around the house?
I seen her within 2 weeks, just going in and out briefly. So.
What time of the day was it that you'd see her going in or out?
Around dinner time.
And you didn't see where she parked her car?
No.
At some point in the time preceding Julie's death, had she ever given you anything and asked you to hold on to it?
Yes, she gave me a few rolls of film.
When did that happen?
That would happen, I would say, yeah, like 2 weeks before her death.
What did she say to you, and where did this transfer take place, where she gave you the film?
She came to my house, and she just gave it to me and asked me to hold it for her because she didn't want to leave it in the house. She didn't want to keep it in the house until she's going to come back and pick it up from me.
Tell us the form that this was in. What did you receive from Julie exactly?
Oh, they were loose. They were like maybe 3 or 4, and she just brought it like this in her hand.
3 or 4 what?
Rolls of film.
Were they in these little plastic containers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And when she gave them to you, did she tell you what they were?
Actually, I already knew because my husband told me that Julie's going to bring the rolls of film. So I expected it.
And do you remember what day of the week it was that she delivered those to you?
No, I don't.
Did she ever come back and ask for those rolls of film back?
Yes, she did.
And how much time elapsed between the point where she gave you the rolls of film and the point where she asked to have them back?
Within 2 days.
So tell us about when she asked for the film back.
I was in the kitchen that moment, and I saw a police car pull over on her driveway, and I knew right away, you know, that that's what he came for, and I was expecting Julie to come to my house. So I already had them ready for her. When she rang the doorbell, I just opened the door and gave it to her, and she smiles and she left.
Were you present when that, or do you know whether or not that officer ever came back after having the film developed?
I seen him, and I think it was the Monday, the week of when Julie died.
So tell us about that. Tell us what you saw.
I just briefly saw him on the pulling in, and that's about it. So I didn't see Julie, or I just saw him, so I know he came, but
And
I
that was
don't
the Monday of the week she died?
yes.
What time of day was it? Do you remember?
In the